Good morning to everybody. Today we'll start with Werner's theory with respect to cobalt amines. Werner put forward a theory which explains the formation of complexes. So the main postulates of the theories are: first one, every central metal ion or atom exhibits two types of valencies. One is primary valency and the secondary valency. So the primary valency is usually satisfied only by negative groups, and it is equal to the oxidation number of central metal ion, and it is non-directional. It is ionizable, and its attachment with the central metal ion is shown by dotted lines. Secondary valency, it may be satisfied by negative group or positive group or neutral, and it is equal to the coordination number of the central metal ion, and it is non-ionizable, and it is directional, and its attachment with the metal ion is shown by thick lines. The next point is metal ion wants to satisfy both its valencies. Sometimes in order to meet out these requirements, the negative group or the negative ion may play dual role of satisfying both primary and secondary valencies. The next point is every metal has a fixed secondary valency. And the next point is the ligands which satisfy secondary valencies are always directed towards fixed position in space. Hence they decides the geometry of the molecule. So with this we'll discuss by taking certain examples. So for the study they have mentioned 4 cobalt amines, that means complexes of cobalt. See, the first one is COCl3.6NH3. The second example COCl3.5NH3. And the third one is COCl3.4NH3. And the last one is COCl3.3NH3. So now we have to discuss by taking these 4 cobalt amines. So we'll take the first one. So in the first one, central metal ion is cobalt, and the oxidation number of this one is here 3. So cobalt is +3, and there are 6 ammonia molecules, so which acts as a ligands, and hence the coordination number of cobalt is 6. Okay. Now according to Werner's theory, the cobalt exhibits 2 types of valencies. Say the metal ion cobalt exhibits 2 types of valencies. One is the primary valency and the second one is the secondary valencies. And here it is equal to the oxidation number of the metal ion. So oxidation number is +3, therefore it is equal to +3. And here it is the secondary valency is equal to the coordination number of the metal ion, and here it is 6. Okay. The 3 primary valencies are satisfied by 3 chloride ions. 3 chloride ions. And here the secondary valency, that is equal to 6, and it is satisfied by 6 NH3 molecules or NH3 groups. Okay. So now in this, the attachment of chloride with the metal ion, it is shown by dotted lines, and the ligands, that is NH3, its attachment with the cobalt, and here it is cobalt, shown by thick lines. And here these are non-ionizable. Primary valencies, they are ionizable, where these are non-ionizable. So the secondary valency, it is 6, and which decides the geometry of the molecule. Now, according to Werner's theory, the molecular structure or molecular formula for this complex is CONH3 6 times, and which forms a complex sphere, and outside there are 3 Cl ions. So this is the molecular structure. And now the structural formula. Structural formula is CO is the central metal ion. Here CO, central metal ion, and where the 6 ligands are attached by thick lines, NH3. They are the ligands which are coordinated with the central metal ion, and their attachment is shown by thick lines, and they form a sphere, and this is nothing but a complex ion. And outside the sphere, that means the 3 Cl which satisfy the primary valency of the metal ion, they are lying outside the sphere, hence they are ionizable or ionizing sphere. So this is the structure of the molecule, that is COCl3 6NH3. And now the coordination number is 6, and hence the geometry is octahedral. Octahedral geometry means the 4 NH3 groups, they are lying in the same plane. So okay, this will be the octahedral structure, and one is above the plane, another one is below the plane. So the structure, or you are well familiar, so like this. So where the metal ion and the 6 ligands are occupying the 6 corners of a regular octahedron. So this is the structure, and which forms a, see, this is said to be a octahedral structure. This is octahedral structure. Now, according to Werner, the molecular formula of the complex, that is CONH3 6 times Cl3 is the molecular formula. Now, when this complex is dissolved in water, it produces 4 ions. 4 ions are formed in solution or in aqueous solution. So one is the complex ion, plus 3 are Cl minus ions. So that means the ions which satisfy the primary valency or which lying outside the sphere, they undergo ionization, and hence the simple 3 chloride ions are produced and one complex non-ionizing complex ion is formed. Hence totally there are 4 ions in the solution, and this solution conducts electricity. And now the free 3 Cl ions can be precipitated with AgNO3, as can be precipitated with by adding AgNO3 as AgCl precipitate. Okay, so now this is the explanation regarding the first complex, that is COCl3.6NH3. Okay, we'll discuss by taking the remaining 3 complexes in the next class.